for it.
Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Getting into the draft of Game 1 of Entity versus Team Liquid. Let's see which of these aforementioned heroes will be taken out in the bans. There's Liquid. He'll immediately take Lima out the pool. See if we get any focus put on that Nature's Prophet here from Entity's opening bans. We will indeed.
There it is.
First ban.
Yeah, I kind of imagined that to happen.
And so who's getting to play tree this game? Probably...
Oh, that's a good... I think
Probably
Liquid
Entity,
might get
right?
it. You think so? Oh, okay. I was going to say Liquid have the...
Did you pick it as your first pick?
They'll ban
it actually. Yeah, because I don't think they don't want to just do it as the solo pick first, so they'll ban tree. Because they don't want to let Entity have it in the 1-2.
Yeah, and now Entity, do they ban the Brood, or do they go for their answer? So Entity is a team that...
They ban it.
Okay, they'll just ban it. So I won't even talk about it. They do CM Pudge, and they do, like, what is the other one? Slark. Slark +1. That's their two favorites versus Brood. Sometimes they do give it up. Not going to be the case. So Liquid, let's see what they open up with. Do they just take something like that? I mean, do you just take Rubik? Rubik probably one of the safer ones if you just don't want to reveal much of anything.
Nah. Would you pick Rubik just on an island like that? It's just the literal solo pick first?
Why not? Ah, okay.
Well, now, won't Entity just take it here in the second pick?
Very likely. I mean, this is very different. Yeah. I mean, Liquid's play the Enigma, but I can't even say the last time I saw them open with it. That is really, really intriguing.
I mean, I like it. I like, sort of getting some change-ups in sort of at least the order of the draft, and sort of a meta and a patch where we're very used to seeing the very similar openings from teams every single draft. And of course, there it is. Straight away, Rubik comes out.
Do you just take something like, I don't know, something like the Pango? I think you could just take the Pango. I don't mind
Pango, Ellie. Pango's going to get banned if you don't take it at the start.
Yeah, it's like Pango, and then Liquid's probably going to Death Prophet you. Oh, okay, they take the Death Prophet. All right. So now Liquid, I was thinking Liquid's going to get DP right there to answer, but okay.
I like this, yeah. Interesting start. A smart start as well from both teams here with the draft.
Yeah, I like it.
And Liquid. What do you want to get? I mean, you're going to get one of the support heroes, right? Yeah, you're going to pick up the Tusk.
Okay. He moves back into priority because, honestly, there wasn't really much left that they like to open up with the Enigma.
Sure. I mean, in this Tusk as well, right, it's, could be boxy, could be niche.
Yeah, absolutely. Still flexible.
So this is one of the nice things about having that in your opening, whereas with Entity, do Entity have flexibility with their Death Prophet?
Yeah, Toby plays it.
They do, right? Yeah,
Toby Stormstormer.
Yeah, you can have on either. More likely to be Toby's hero, but yeah, indeed, if Stormstormer feels he's going to have a good game for it mid, he can indeed also take that, have that versatility with the DP.
So now they're banning to cover the Enigma a little bit here, so taking out that Naga Siren.
Okay, Drow.
Okay, I like it. I like that Drow ban. I think Death Prophet can suffer a lot versus Drow. Hypothermia plus just, the kiting potential can be pretty ridiculous.
Do you prefer the Rubik in the 4 or the 5? Because
that's literally what I'm asking myself.
Both do it.
Yeah.
I mean, surely when you see something like an Enigma, you're kind of like, you want to bump up the priority of the Rubik in terms of, does it not really matter?
No, absolutely. I'm just trying to think, like...
Yeah. I think,
I'm just wondering what lane that they would want, because the Rubik sometimes in, like, the 5 role doesn't really contribute much of anything versus the Enigma, while if you just pick up a different 5, then you can actually contest the Enigma easier in lane.
Sure. They do play a lot. They play it more in the 5 than the 4.
They do. That's what I'm thinking. I mean, it's probably just going to be Fishman, and they're probably going to go for some Katomi Tiny. That being said, though, Liquid could also just go for the Tiny themselves if they want, because they have that Tiny Enigma, which is a really threatening duo, as we've seen so many times. So I think if Entity wants that Tiny, they might have to just pick it right off the bat after the bans.
And what you want the Tiny to be what boxies, and then Nisha does indeed play mid Tusk?
No. I was saying for Entity.
Oh,
sorry. They'll take it away.
You mentioned if Liquid wanted to.
Well, Liquid would play it as a 4 position, and yeah, Nisha just goes mid.
Yeah.
Yep. Sorry, I got confused a second.
Oh, wait, I was just because Mickey has also played safe lane Tiny recently.
That is not that recent, but yeah, kind of recent, right? Or was it actually today that they did it, or yesterday?
Well, I can tell you. Let me have a look.
I know they played one during the DPC at one point, just because they they didn't know where else to put him. But.
Oh, okay, that was that game. All right. Oh, you remember that one?
Yeah, I can't remember what they ended up putting mid though. We've casted so many games recently.
No, but you're right.
They put sniper mid or something. Maybe. I don't know.
I'll have a look for you. It was against Team Secret. It was against Team Secret, and indeed they had a sniper. You're correct.
Okay, yeah. It's too many Dota games, but sometimes some flashes of these games.
Mickey popped off. He went 14-2.
He did.
13 on the carry Tiny.
He definitely did.
Yeah.
Okay, they'll ban out the Pudge. Liquid's been playing that one a lot. The CM plus Pudge. Now let's see. Does Entity take out the? Do they take the Tiny for themselves, or are they gonna give it up? Because I feel like Liquid will just grab that. Yeah, they will.
Yeah, good stuff there from Entity. Good stuff.
Yeah, good read. Now for Liquid, I guess they could still put this Tusk as the 4, and then, I honestly just want to see Nisha play some like Invoker, but
yeah,
it's too early.
Here you just want to get Insania's Hero 3, right? Because it's not going to give much.
Yeah.
Up. Just get Insania's.
You get Insania's.
Get him as what? What do you want to see him on? His CM?
Oh.
Okay, they'll get Mirana for Insania. And that Morphling... We haven't got to see... Okay, no, yeah. Again, honestly, they have flexibility with this one.
It could be mid.
I think it will be Mickey. I think
it will be Mickey, too. Yeah, especially not at the death
I don't
profit.
think Nisha will want to play the Morphling mid this game. I think he'll want to play something else. Mickey,
it's been some time.
Yeah, it's been a while. We haven't seen... I don't think he's done it at all whilst he's been on Liquid, right?
I don't believe so.
I don't think he's played any Morph games whilst he's been with Liquid, so... Yeah, when Mickey Morph saved Nisha's pick for last.
So now for Entity, do you want to try to get this lane matchup versus the Morphling, the DP plus Tiny? You lane versus Morph, and you actually do pretty well. You know, with to constantly spam onto him, you have that super far range, so maybe they're going to grab themselves something else.
For sure, this will be indeed that lane. That's going to be Katomi and Toby, absolutely. Yeah, Fishman's going to be taking the Rubik, and... I mean, do you just want to grab Watson's hero then? You know the carry matchup.
Yeah, what'll it be? Something like just like a Slark?
That's his most played recently, yeah. Slark is his
good
top
matchup
pick right now.
Good matchup in the Morphling throughout pretty much all the game.
Yeah, I like it.
If not...
Oh
my
goodness!
Bit of a
curveball here! Getting some Alchemist!
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Oi, oi, oi!
Zoma.
Oh.
So maybe a bit of a glimpse into maybe something that they're going to look to sneak out against Liquid here. It's not bad. It's not a bad Tinker game, is it? Or is it? You're the expert, Fog.
It just doesn't. I don't know. For what? I don't know. I don't really like it.
Because
you want something to be able to. Yeah, but you want something that
he's a beautiful, dirty player.
Yeah, he is. I would imagine.
I
mean, I'm thinking more than OD. If you're thinking some type of like stinky hero like that. I like Tinker if you have Beastmaster, if you have Brewmaster, if you have somebody that you can early utilize these TPs in, and you're playing around this type of vision and stuff like that. They have no vision heroes. Like you want Lycan, Beastmaster, like TA traps, like I don't know, some type of thing that just provides you some type of vision to be able to use your rockets. Even I can't believe I'm saying this here, but even something like Bounty Hunter. But yeah, that's not going to be the case. And there's the ban, so I think OD might have been the option. They do take that.
Nah, bro,
too.
they're banning Spirit Breaker because they're going to pick Tinker.
I mean, if you're right, I'm leaving.
You're leaving.
No, you mean no.
It's Stormstorm. He wants to play Tinker.
Versus Morph and Tusk, these heroes just get in your face. You make one miss blink, you're dead.
Nah, you just.
I don't know. It scares me. You just blink.
Ricky, pretty good at setting up on a Tinker with that sleep.
Yeah, it's also just they just have Marana. Also, they have the Marana. You have
that's true, and it's also getting the final pick, and Ricky's still in the draft, and they could still absolutely fit it into their draft, of course, Liquid, because of the versatility they've got with their heroes.
Yeah.
And because obviously with those bans, the Entity was sort of considering that Nisha is going to be playing the Tusk, and that it would be a support as the last pick. Do you think that is still going to be the case, or do you think Liquid's... Yeah, they're just going to get Nisha Pango. So...
Oh, that's the dream. I forgot that it was even still in the pool. Holy moly. So Tusk Enigma, we've seen Boxy thrive on that. They've got the Pango mid matchup versus... I guess we'll see. Still could just be the Death Prophet off lane. Give me the Invoker. Do it, Stormstormer. It doesn't really look like the best kind of game for it, but do it anyway.
It's not a bad game for it. It's not a bad game for his Invoker.
Little scary just because there's 3 heroes that get on top of you. Tusk, Morphling, Pango. You need BKB to be able to team fight. Could be a possibility, but I think it's too greedy. Alk plus Invoker, that's a hella greed.
I mean, is Ember Spirit still in the pool? It is.
Not bad, but then Morphling thrives as well.
Oh.
So Death Prophet mid, and then they're going to do the Tide +1.
All right. I mean, I'm looking forward to this, but I've got to be honest. I kind of like what Liquid's doing here. I mean, and I think... Farms. He makes the money.
He farms, he hits Eidolons, he puts Acid Spray down, gets the extra money. And that's where Rubik can actually do better versus Enigma, because then he's got the Acid Spray to be able to trade.
Okay.
I mean, we'll have to see. I haven't gotten to see much Alchemist.
This is, again, Entity against Liquid. I say top 2 teams of the groups right now. This is definitely going to be something that Entity had in store as their idea of how to deal with Liquid right now, whilst Liquid have just been looking at a sort of peak performance. And where it's going to be a treat to see, hopefully. Let's see if this Alchemist strat is the way to take Team Liquid down. As we get into this first bit of action, ladies and gentlemen. Game 1. Team Liquid versus Entity.
Let's see how these lanes end up going down also, too, right? Because it is a double melee lane in the top lane, Entity. It's the Tiny plus Tide versus Marana and Morph. So I feel like Mickey probably pretty happy up in that top matchup. He's just going to be getting fed these wand charges constantly from the Anchor Smash that's coming from Tide. And maybe they still flex things around. Maybe they even put the Tusk up there, depending on how they want to do things laning. Probably just the Marana, but... Alright, let's see how this goes down. These two teams have a lot of respect for each other. Very vocal players. Stormstormer and Insania, two of the more vocal, lovely players that we do like to talk to a lot. But in this one, it's battle. No friendliness.
What's the Alchemist build nowadays?
Do you deviate? I don't know. It's just a standard, right?
To battle.
I don't think you deviate. I don't see this hero enough. I've seen... Okay, actually... No, I need to take a bit of a look. 'Cause Radiance doesn't sound the best. Maybe just a Battle Fury this game? That's a great question.
Yeah, he's not buying a Radiance, bro. What year are you living in?
Hey.
Is he still buying Radiance?
Dude, I don't
if you're picking a hero to buy Radiance, I feel like that's just not great. I mean, sure, it's Alchemist and he farmed it, but I'm really excited to see what Watson does with this hero this game.
I mean, then it's just Battle Fury.
Now, the correct answer, my friend, is Armlet Blink.
Don't say Armlet. I was about to say, but you say Armlet Blink right now. Like.
Armlet Blink and you kill the Morphling. Don't let him farm.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to see what it's going to be because we don't get to see this hero enough.
No.
And he actually skills stun level 1 immediately, so, okay. Not even looking for the acid spray plus Greedful Greed kind of farm in the laning phase. Now I'm looking. Now I gotta, like, look back at all of Watson's pubs. Thanks.
Oh yeah, do some research. Nice one.
Yeah, I'm doing it. I'm on it. I'm gonna be a little quiet for a second.
Get on it, Fog. Get on it. Right,
it was Radiance. I was right. He went Radiance. He did. Treads Radiance. The
Did
two
he win?
games he played in pubs. He did.
He did. Well, there you go. He's coming in with confidence, Watson.
It was literally as standard as a build as it can get. Treads, Radiance, BKB, Blink, AC Bastion. The usual build that you'd seen. Okay. Boxy takes a bit of a beating down bottom.
Yeah, they even skilled level 1 telekinesis to try for that. They won't get it.
Watson needs 2 tower hits. Okay, I'm gonna have to learn a little bit here because when I see the Alchemist, I usually just expect them to just do Acid Spray plus Greedful's Greed, especially if they're laning versus Enigma. But him going for stun is already a bit of a change up.
Oh, see how much. Yeah, because with this build in mind, with that level 1 in mind, right? Zai should be pretty happy.
Yeah. Like I think Zai even anticipated Acid Spray. If you look at Zai's item build, Zai has a buckler. Like, you don't see a level 1 buckler on an Enigma. And now Watson eats a stun.
Boxy will be the first to fall, though. As Entity will manage to claim first blood. Taking down Boxy.
Cool. Lots of things committed there, though. We see Watson down to 100 HP and pretty much no mana because he has to use Acid Spray plus stun. Very expensive spells. But they will get themselves that first blood. Fishman. Very likely dead here.
Yeah, there's not going to be a way out for him here. Or maybe. No, there isn't. The body blocks are there from Boxy, making sure the Fisherman can't get around the tree line. Liquid will be able to strike back and get killed in this bottom lane, I imagine. Should see, is he going to be able to bring some regen back to lane for Watson, because Watson is completely out. You know, they've got 3 tangos in the south. They've got to bring some stuff out to help this Alchemist.
My big concern really is that he's just going to constantly get denied. Yeah, maybe they get some type of kills because he's going for this stun build, but he's not farming really any extra, and he is actually probably going to die here.
Uh-oh. Yeah, the snowball came in, and suddenly Watson was in a position where he wasn't able to throw out the concoction. He's dead, Fong.
Oh, I am not a believer in this Alchemist. I got to be real. Bit early, of course, to say stuff like this,
Watson.
but...
Let's go, Alchemist carry. I love it.
I mean, this snowball
he's gonna
from
recover.
Boxy is owning. Okay, now you're a hopeful man. I mean, I'm looking at Mickey versus a double melee lane.
Uh-oh.
He's having the freest time in the world. Just sitting there versus a Tide and Tiny. Doesn't really care. Mid, there's going to be that big matchup. This is probably the one that Entity needs to go well. Entity having a good time versus Nisha, 23-5 to 12-2. But yeah, bottom. Some concerns for poor Watson.
See them try and make a move onto Zai. This time they might get him. Yeah, indeed they will. Zai goes down. Might be able to find the trade onto Fishman. They will. Boxing.
And 2 couriers. Oh, no, 1 courier, sorry.
Okay, there we go. It's a bit of gold and money for Watson.
Okay. Much needed to get kills since he's not going for Greedful's Greed in this lane.
Well, will he get it level 4? Or will he just... He won't get it at all for the lane?
Oh, and I thought he would get it at level 2. So
okay.
I really do think that he will get it at 4 now. Especially seeing the snowball plays from Boxy. I think he doesn't want to eat a level 2 stun on his face, so yeah, he'll skill it.
Top lane. That's Omi. Nice. He's going to try and juke around the trees here, but Insania should be able to find this. He's got still leaps to play with. He's going to look for a deny to the neutrals, and he'll manage to make it happen. Nicely done there by Katsuomi.
Really well played. Top lane, though, very one-sided.
Yeah,
Morphling free farming.
Yeah, Mickey having a bit of a dream start up here. Nothing slowing him down whatsoever.
Yeah, and even though Alchemist, he did get that one kind of kill, there's tons of denies. Enigma, you see it already building up. 11 denies on Zai. And the lane is constantly pushing in, too. So Watson actually doesn't really have a place to farm. Like this, it just pushes under the tower for Zai. He pulls the lane back even more. They're trying to get some pulls off onto Fishman. He does have a stacked pull, so that at least will bring the lane into a better position. But yeah, this Alk's not farming.
Top lane, Insania.
Are fortified.
The stick charges will manage to survive, having a tree thrown at him.
Stormstormer, early treads picked up. Almost level 6, glyphs the wave in mid. Wants to get some type of momentum push. Not going to be the case, though.
Bottom.
Bottom again. There's a snowball.
Gonna throw the stun over towards Zai, but that means Boxy still able to move in a bit more onto Fishman. Turn over towards Watson instead, as Watson's going to take quite a bit of damage here. Boxy, 7 seconds until he's got spells to go again, but Watson, he's already got a concoction. Will head in, looks towards Boxy, is able to throw it down and take Boxy out.
Oh my god. Zai turning for Watson.
Back up. My goodness, he's going to get the kill on Watson. He's going to turn a Fishman. I think he's going to get this one as well.
Oh my god, the stick charges.
He's got telekinesis in a second, but Malefice is up in a second as well from Zai. There it is, Malefice onto Fishman. Fishman's going to get underneath the tower, and he will live, but only just there. But Zai able to survive and get the kill against Watson.
The little things in that little battle was insane. Stormstormer in mid, pretty far up. Nisha, he's got the chain stun.
He's going to have him stuck in the river here. A few bounces, Katomi. He's going to help out. Good heal with the Siphon onto the siege creep. Will give enough help for Stormstormer to step back safely. So we'll manage to maneuver himself away from Nisha. Back in action down bottom. Watson getting very, very low again here on the return to the lane.
This surely can't be good for Entity. Like, the Death Prophet's doing well, but, like, this is not the position you want to be as an Alchemist. You want to be able to just sit in your lane, get this farm up. He is bottom of the chorus of net worth. And as the famous Cinderin has always said, when it's an Alchemist game, it's an Alchemist game. If your Alchemist is not having a good start, massive concerns. Boxy, nice stun.
There you go. They'll get the kill on him unless you get denied to neutrals. No, won't manage to do so. Watson gets the kill.
More refinement.
Much needed kill.
Let's see, focus around the mid lane again. Nisha, he's got Rolling Thunder in 15. Sanya around as well if an arrow is required. They want to try and see if they can take down the Tidal, maybe. Mickey swinging over with Insania. It's kind of hard now. Toby has hit the 6. Won't put the point in Ravage though. Keeps with the 3 in Kraken and 3 in Anchor.
Nah, this is just a farm lane for Mickey. Them going for kills only if someone steps really far out of position. They will get a rune, a haste rune, a big one on Stormstormer. Insania might have to triple leap.
Get down to the low ground with the last one, but Stormstormer should be able to find his way around for this. Will indeed take him out. Won't stick around for the courier though. Meanwhile, back in the jungle of Entity, got Boxy pushing forward for Fishman. Nisha, he'll swing across as well with the swashbuckle to get involved on this one.
Watson?
Oh. He nearly gets caught as well in the shards, but Watson will manage to step back in time. He'll get away from this. Just be Fishman going down. Doesn't mean a lot of space here for Zai to freely play in this bottom lane and put pressure on his Enigma.
Stormstormer though, with the rotation of Nisha. Quick exorcism onto mid tower. Decent amount of damage. Insania will fill Nisha's bottle. And just gonna clear the wave. But yeah, Watson jungling. Full out jungling.
Jungler, he's walking back to the base.
Walking back to, but you know what I mean. Like, he's pushed out of lane. That is big concerns. In most of his games, in most games you see these Alchemists, they get their Radiance between 10 and 13 minutes. This one's definitely not going to be the case.
Well, there's still a minute until 10 minutes, so yeah, we'll let him see if we can do it. Bottom lane, Fishman. He's got backup coming in.
Oh, Watson stunned himself.
Oh, okay, that's a bit awkward. But still, Zai is caught under the tower, so taking a few hits, and there's further TPs coming in. He's going to try for the straight TP out. He won't make it. And we'll manage to stun him there. The concoction comes back up just in time, so Watson able to ensure that Zai does not escape. And Stormstormer will be able to pick up that kill for his efforts of TPing down to the bottom.
Okay. I mean, Stormstormer's got a lot of work to do for his team, and so far so good. 2-0-1, top of net worth. Good little reaction plays. The Eidolons cutting the creep wave, and they're actually swinging over. They might go for Stormstormer.
This is a good angle to go from as well. Nisha's going to be easily able to get the bounce back with the Rolling Thunder. So no chance for Stormstormer to escape this. Nisha trying to look towards Katomi, but Power Rune spawns. Katomi's going to get the pickup on it. Boxy still might get the shard grab onto Katomi if he can line it up. And not quite having the reach. Katomi will manage to make his way around.
They might be able to go for Toby.
This would indeed be the bigger kill. And Mikkei's got waveform back up in a couple of seconds. Toby, a little on the mana. Arrow catches Katomi's got enough mana for the Ravage. It's a 3-man Ravage. They'll turn with the toss combo, and with the tree out, they take down Boxy. Still no waveform forward from Mikkei. He'll clear through Toby on the Tidehunter. Turn with the blast towards Fishman. Insania, he wants to dive in for this kill. They'll get it. They'll get the 3 of them. So it may have been a fancy-looking Ravage, hitting onto the 3 of Liquid, but damage follow-up wasn't there. Liquid, they still end up being the ones getting the cleanup, and that bit of action is going to push Mikkei towards this top spot. This Morphling is having a dream opening to this game.
He's having absolute freedom, and he has pretty good matchups that he's playing versus, playing versus Death Prophet and stuff, and versus Alchemist. He's got natural itemization at some point this game, where he can just do like Manta Scotty. It's a very good Scotty game versus Alch and Death Prophet for the reduction of healing and stuff like that, so it could be a build he wants to go for. As yeah, this sequence across the map, right? It was Tusk that ran from bottom all the way to the top lane, and they get these big beneficial kills on Liquid.
Smoke up from Entity. They want to try and make a move with the Exorcism and Stormer. Same time, though, Liquid themselves, they're going to look to try and sweep through the jungle of Entity, see if they can find Watson Water on his Alchemist.
Yeah, they have this deep ward that was not actually countered. The Sentry Ward is just out of vision of it, so looking for Watson. He shows his face even for a second. Decisive. They actually opt to go away from bottom, trying to put some emphasis onto the mid tower. Misha will find himself an Invis Rune.
Miss my reflection.
Alch getting time to catch back up. Pretty big for Entity.
He is. Watson. In the mid. Nisha.
Arrow.
Gonna get the setup. Now look to burst through Stormer. He's got the siphons off. He's staying alive. Zai will drop the black hole to make sure Stormer doesn't survive through this one. And they will still manage to bring down the Death Prophet. So if they want to try and go for more, Watson swinging in from the side. The concoction off onto Zai. Zai now starting to back away. I mean, Liquid, they're able to get past the tower. Mikkei finishes off Fishman. Liquid, they can continue to keep this fight going. Waveform forward from Mikkei over towards Toby. They've got the puncher from Boxy. Tide falling low. That's Toby out of the game. 3 dead in the mid lane. As Liquid, they'll easily take the fight despite Entity pretty much bringing the entire squad here to try and defend. As it's 3 dead on Entity and heavy damage being done to the tier 1 as well.
Yeah, quickly things get accelerated. They have this early mech on the Enigma that can just group up as well. Sure, Tide has one too, but they have great ways to commit onto this Tidehunter. A lot of spam on Liquid.
It is.
So many little pokes and prods, these Tusk snowballs, shards, the spam that comes out from Pango. And Morph, after Mikkei having such a better time in the early game, he can actually show up to these fights a lot easier. Watson shows up and he's just a couple spell spams, not really providing much of anything else besides that. They do hold on to their tower though, but costs them significant bodies. Fishman.
Nice. He's caught. Boxy with catch after catch here this game as the Tusk.
All right, Boxy. We said that he was going to be the one to watch. Probably this one. He's part of 13 of the 14 kills for his team. Beautiful performance from this Tusk.
He's looking for more Boxy. Find Stormer doesn't want to go for that. And they've got to be a bit careful around the mid. Toby's got Ravage ready.
Mostly at the moment, Liquid just has to be careful of some like Ravage plus Exorcism combo that surrounds them and stuff like that. For the most part, besides that, they have quite freedom in this early game. And up top, Boxy. He's looking for another one.
He's getting catch after catch here, Katomi, but Katomi's got backup. See Mikkei also heading away from this one. They'll respect the fact that the Exorcism's out, and this time Boxy, it's like he may be punished. Oh, and he's got the 1 charges as well if he feels threatened. Yeah, he's fine. He'll make it out of that.
Okay, they'll get a tower out of it. At least I was about to be like, this is an Exorcism that kind of... I mean, it's a tower that's kind of low, so an Exorcism that is kind of wasted on the side of Entity. I think Liquid very happy still with all these moves.
Boxy, he's trying to get back in on this, but there is a sentry here. He's very low on the
Botsy.
HP.
Dire's courier
Where is he go?
has been
I mean, he's gonna. Maybe we find a courier.
Radiant's
Oh.
bottom tower
I
is
mean,
under attack.
he's surely dead here. Oh, no, okay,
He's
sharp play.
crazy.
He's just able to walk away. He just has a
Okay.
casual sort of walk past the entire team on low HP. He did trust in the Moonlight Shadow, but they did have that sentry coverage around their entity. So they did see him.
Dire's top tower.
Boxy's fine.
is under
He's
attack.
taking a nice little stroll across the map.
He's done that a lot this game.
Let's see in terms of
All right.
progress from what's in his voice. He's got the relic. Nearly got the full radiance.
Liquid very ready to fight though. Greaves finished up on the Enigma. Black Hole's back available, and Diffusal now on Nisha too.
Dire are scanning.
Tons of damage on them, and there's no exorcism, so Entity in a lot of trouble
Watson.
here.
He's been found. That radiance is going to be put on hold a little bit longer. That's Fishman. Let's see if there's any smooth moves he can play to slide out of here. They'll try and hide in the trees, but they've got him. 2 more kills for Liquid. No questions asked.
The speed that they're able to make these plays, like we said, not cooldown reliant. Liquid, they can constantly look to make plays, even though they have Black Hole, long cooldown. The rest of their heroes, it's constant fighting from them. And Mickey, he's ready to join. Alchemist needs a lot more time to be able to really fight at this strong potential. Mickey, he's got Manta, and as I was saying before, it's a natural build this game. He's got the Scotty queued up next. 3K lead for the team that's playing versus the Alchemist. Always a recipe for success. As Watson TP's top, he might just be dead here.
Uh-oh! He's going to try and get his concoction out, but indeed he's gone.
Oh,
That
boy.
radiance is going to be delayed even more. Fishman, I mean, looks cool here with the Rolling Thunder Steel, but he's going to look dead as well.
Oh boy, Watson not having a read of where Liquid was playing there.
Dire's top tower
He's not
is
got
under
his
TP's top.
This radiance is not going to be a fast one, Fogged.
No, and most likely not a very impactful one either.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Game getting very difficult. Entity, they need something going in their favor. Katomi, okay, he actually almost has Blink Dagger. Pretty impressive. It's been a quiet game from him compared to usual from him, but now maybe this is going to be the thing that allows him to somehow start to striking back because they need space. This Alchemist needs as much space as possible. This game is incredibly one-sided so far.
Under attack.
I mean, even if he gets
Feels it.
Radiance, he's still super weak. He doesn't even have places to farm. Oh, Watson.
Oh,
His
no,
hard camp is
and the camp
blocked.
that's there has 1 creep in it.
Oh, no.
no.
He goes medium camp. It was already farmed. Goes hard camp.
Yeah.
There's a sentry blocking it, and then he finds a hard camp with 1 creep in it.
With 1
Feels
creep,
bad, man.
and it's the acorn creep. Nobody likes that creep. There we go. At
Hey.
least he's got a new camp spawning now.
That's not nice.
Radiant are
It's just always the really
scanning.
annoying one to kill. It's just,
Dire's structures
doesn't matter what
are
hero you are. It's
fortified.
just you're never happy to see that one.
True. Exorcism. Expended for the mid tower, but now it's like no way you can fight, right? You need Exorcism to fight, it feels like, on the side of Entity.
But here we go. Here's the Radiance.
Okay, let's see if we're impressed. See if it does something big.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's structures are fortified.
Exorcism's about to come to an end. Toby, he's caught in the shards here.
Toby.
Trying to get away from this, but Nisha's going to be swinging around with the Rolling Thunder. That's going to be a dead tie. Fishman will also be going down for the 10th time this game.
No, it's not. Oh my god, it is. That's 10 deaths. You weren't joking. Holy moly.
I thought I was joking. I'm a
I thought you were just being mean.
I'm not being mean. You're being
I
mean
thought you
by
were
saying
saying-
that's being mean because he's actually died 10 times.
Well, now I feel bad. I thought you were saying he died like, I don't know.
Has fallen.
No, he's been having a
Oh
tough one.
boy.
No,
I mean-
they've killed him a lot.
Liquid's just playing this super clean. Everybody, they're just like 5 heroes, right? Immediately showing up as 5. Itemization, everyone's really farmed. Zai, gonna be going for this Pipe Greaves build, the usual. Insania's actually massive on this 5 position Mirana. Arcane Boots, Vlad's going for Wraith Pact. Seems like they've got all the answers at the moment for Entity.
It's just,
And Entity,
honestly, yeah.
go ahead,
go
no,
ahead.
go ahead.
No, you go. No,
I-
was just
I mean,
was
Entity
I was
just
just going to say a meme.
needs-
So.
Oh, okay. Well, go ahead. Your meme's probably better than what I was going
No, I was just going to say, if this is a good job they're on a pro team, because if this was the safe lane in a pub game, I could tell you, the Rubik's not going to be happy with his 18-minute Radiance Alchemist, and the Alchemist is not going to be happy with his 10-death Rubik at 18 minutes. You know, they wouldn't be getting along. So it's a good job this is
No.
a professional environment.
definitely. Liquid, gonna be handed a free roast here. They walk into the pit. No way that Entity can contest. I think the next exorcism has to be unbelievably successful, or this game is just completely out of hand. I think there's just almost no way for them to come back if Stormstormer doesn't just get some like insane type of connection with Exorcism Ravage. I'm not seeing hopes for Watson.
Let's see, BKB, a recipe away. Not the BKB, almost certainly for the next fight.
But Mickey might just have his Scotty for the next fight too. Mickey actually went back and picked up the shard. We've been seeing this from more and more Morph players recently. So we'll delay that Scotty a little bit. Stormstormer. He's got an Arcane Rune. They've got everything available. Do they want to try something on Entity? It's just not easy when they're playing into this Aegis now at this point.
What do they do? They get the catch on to Nisha. That's a nice snowball from Boxy. Make sure there's no chance of a follow-up. Keeps Nisha safe.
It's a pretty early Blink Dagger even on Boxy. He got it a couple minutes ago, but with Phase Boots and all the little items that he's picked up at the same time, it's pretty massive. Watson, he's on the run, but he's being chased.
Nisha, he's ready to chase him.
Hello.
Is he going to get any help? Who's on the way over? Fishman's trying to make his way down there. Same for Stormstormer and Toby. They're trying to get over to help Watson out. See what they can offer up. See the presence of them will start to cause Liquid to be a little hesitant on how they commit for kills here. Jump forward from Boxy. So with the punch onto Katomi, then with the shield crash as well. They look to burst through Katomi with the combo, but the Ravage is there. See if they can turn things around. Mickey getting low, but he's still alive. And of course, even if he goes down once, he's got this Aegis for the next 3 minutes. Zizai thinking about trying to step back in. He's got the Greaves. We'll pop it. Heals the team up for now. Mickey turns into the Tiny, goes forward, and with the combo, he's able to take down the Rubik. Katomi also looking to fall here as they've managed to take the Aegis out of the hands of Mickey, but it's cost them 2 lives. Fishman even responding with a buyback there.
Wow, Liquid way too good. These team fights are insane. The way they're resetting at low HP, jumping in, Fishman.
And they're
still looking for more.
They're not even done yet. They're going for more. There's still the threat of the black hole as well from Zai.
Holy moly.
Watson's got his BKB. He's got his BKB.
Okay.
So let's go.
So many little things in this fight. I mean, Mickey doing some unbelievable little plays. He waveforms through the unstable concoction, I think twice maybe in the fight to dodge the stun. He also mid waveform turns into Tiny and gets an Avid Toss combo on top with his team that keeps him alive for some time. And Entity, they come out with nothing. They don't get anybody. And everyone's full HP still on Liquid.
Yeah, it's looking pretty terrifying.
I gotta stop saying holy moly. I think Gabe has infected me. I say holy moly too much now. But holy moly.
For the tide here, Toby. Has to dodge the arrow. That's Nisha. Rolling Thunder's up again. And Toby caught on the high ground. He'll go down for sure. Getting the Rolling Thunder and the Snowball heading his way. Another kill for Liquid.
These little things are so... He doesn't bonk him on the initial shards because he doesn't want to push him over. So Nisha actually, on purpose, went for that little angle on his Pango. I'm gushing over this too much, but Liquid's playing this game so damn clean. And Entity, yeah, I'm not seeing the ways for them to have any types of comebacks. That last fight was their big chance with the Exorcism plus the Ravage. Sure. It just still wasn't enough. And now Stormstormer, he shows bottom for a second. Liquid already on the run.
I mean, we yet to see sort of the fight, you know, where Watson gets involved with his farm. So we'll see what happens now.
Stormstormer, though, he's looking pretty dead. Wow.
They won't even high-five him on the way out. That's just rude. Brutal here from Liquid.
What a pace they're setting. This is, unreal. Everybody getting involved in the kills. Now Mickey, he's got the itemization. He's got it perfectly built. Manta plus Scotty. These, tanky healing cores no longer going to be so tanky. Everyone hitting on all cylinders. Up top, Insania. Maybe they get him.
Nope. No, they certainly will.
Tower is under attack.
No. There we go.
Oh, and did he offer a Wraith Pact? Oh, no, he didn't. Okay, they won't be able to get it. I was going to be like, is he just giving them a gold?
I want to see a smoke from Entity. They're going to see if they can try and do something whilst at least Insania's out of the game. Now, they've got the Ravage. They've got the BKB and the Blink on Watson. It's a decent sort of stun follow-up to get someone locked down.
But they have to catch multiple, and they have to make sure that Boxy's like either in vision or something like that, because he can't just go for these snowball saves. Let's see if they get Mickey. He is alone.
They're gonna find him. No, they'll go for the outpost instead. So Mickey, he's gonna be more than aware to get out of here. Still yet to die, of course. 5-0-5 this game. Mickey, Nisha 6-0-13.
Most of those cores having pretty flawless games. Zai, Greaves plus Pipe. All that damage that Entity is lacking. It's going to be even less because of this build, of course. They will get that Acid Spray talent, a pretty strong one. Acid Spray grants armor to your allies. If you're fighting in the Acid Spray, can be pretty strong. But Liquid in an unbelievably comfortable position. 12k lead. Morphling 3,000 over his counterpart.
Liquid does feel that they are pretty relaxed in this position. I can take...
Toby. Just going for the bottom wave. Quickly sees a morph and stops. Yeah, Liquid at this point just constricting the map. Staying kind of near each other, having the Eidolons look like they were pushing out top, and then just playing buddy system for the most part.
There we go.
Entity.
Surprise smoke from Entity. See if they can catch Liquid off guard. They get the jump on Insania. And get a quick pick there. Insania's gone.
Good grab. Playing around their vision, playing around that one ward they have right now.
Radiant are scanning.
We'll take that.
Liquid also playing around their vision themselves. Nisha thinking about making the go.
I mean, why not? They're so strong right now. Boxy is in with a jump. Let's hit the BKB and the Exorcism come out for Storm. And Nisha goes crashing over towards Fishman with the Rolling Thunder. Mickey turns into the Tiny, continues to push forward on towards Toby. Toby's starting to back away. Mickey's BKB soon to come to an end.
Stormstormer
Caught by the Malefice waveform to dodge the concoction here that Watson attempted to throw at Mickey. And there's the black hole off the side. Put to a stop though by the Ravage from Toby. Comes in straight away to cancel the black hole. Stormstormer's not going to be able to stay alive with the Siphons as Nisha is cleaning up. He's got a triple. Watson's surrounded. It's 4 dead on Entity. As Liquid, they only lost Insania. He brought back as well to get involved in that. And it is. It's GG. It's GG. Liquid will take this game one. And, I mean, it's 28 minutes, folks. But let's be honest, this was not close.
No. This was Liquid in their prime form that we've seen from DPC so much. Like, they don't play with, like, anything being held back at all. It's super aggressive. Even